NBA action in store for you today.
Here we go.
Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one.
And the atmosphere is always electric in a rivalry matchup like this one. You gotta love it.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Curry with the bucket.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Harden outside. Podziemski grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Harden left side. Outside for Wembanyama. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Left side Curry. In the corner. Moody with it. Just 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Now here's Curry. Back to Moody. There's the pick. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 7. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys.
Thank you, Allie.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Irving. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Back to Moody. Pass to Podziemski. They set the pick. The kick out to Anunoby. That one's good from the corner.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Irving. Curry with the defensive effort. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style. Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Curry on the wing. Screened by Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Curry. From downtown. Warriors getting another chance here. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Golden State. Right side, Irving. Curry with the steal. The three. Drills it from outside. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside, Porzingis. There's a screen. Anunoby, right side. Fires the three. Melton, no good. Spurs trail by 5. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Warriors ball.
Here's Curry. He has 6. Outside, Green. Upside, Porzingis. Outside, Curry. Sinks the triple.
Curry.
Curry's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Curry on the wing. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Here's Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Anunoby outside. Can't nail the jumper. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 11.
The Warriors. 19.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And here's Melton. Still without a basket. Pass to Santos. Curry on the wing. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Warriors with the rebound. Now Curry. Inside. It's tipped. Green. Here's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Cornette. Here's Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 9 points.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
And Curry has it in the corner. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on court.
Here's Harden. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 14. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Assistant.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Moody. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Stolen by Robinson. Back to Green. Tries again. Goes up again. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Johnson outside. Pass to Harden. The kick out to Bryant. Takes a 3. And Moody pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Here is Podziemski. Outside, Green. Here's the screen to the wing right side. A nice shot by Moody.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Ivy. Now here is Irving. Guarded by Curry. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Curry with it. 12 points for him. A 3 from Porzingis. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
No good on the second free throw. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
On the wing, Bryant. No scoring in this one. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside, Porzingis. Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 15.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Anunoby. Outside, Curry. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside, Bryant. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Irving can't hit.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Bryant slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Moody's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Bryant. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Outside, Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Warriors leading by 17. Outside Curry. Pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Champagnie. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Moody's shot is off. Spurs trailed by 15. Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Strong work in close by Harden.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Here's Moody. Out to Porzingis. And stolen by Wembanyama. Irving, good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Porzingis, and he banks in the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Irving, driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Left side Curry, over Irving, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 20.
On the offensive end,
Curry, both prolific and efficient. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Now here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. San Antonio with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And Wembanyama outside. And here's Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harden's shot is off. Warriors leading by 13. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Kevin?
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 23 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Harden, no good. Now Curry. 23 points in the game. Pass to Moody. Launches it. The rebound by Harden.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And he gets the bucket.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Warriors leading by 12. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
2 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Irving with the ball. Harden outside. Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Spurs with possession. A 12-point game.
Third personal foul.
Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. Here's Irving. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama's so unselfish.
Screen by Porzingis. Driving the lane. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. On the wing, Irving. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. .114 left in the third quarter. Pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls. And 11 points for Porzingis.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Melton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Typical selfless play from Johnson, a very team-oriented player.
Pass to Melton. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Harden. And it's Curry with the rebound. He gets it up. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range.
The Warriors, 56.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Robinson. Pass to Green. From past the arc. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Spurs trail by 13. In the corner, it's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. On the wing, Melton. Clock at 6. Good D by Barnes. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11. Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Johnson in the corner. Barnes outside. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside Curry. At the elbow, it's Robinson. On the wing, Melton. Pass to Santos. There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Barnes down low. Robinson with the block. Pass to Curry. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Santos. Defended by Bryant. And here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you once again, Allie.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as high as you can get.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
To the inside. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Spurs trailed by 13. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 11. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Here's Bryant. Here is Harden. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Champagnie. Spurs working the ball around now. Harden right side. Just 5 to shoot. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 9. Robinson outside. Now Anunoby. Here's Robinson. And he jams it in.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Robinson there for the rebound. Now Anunoby. There's the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Ripped away. And here is Moody. Now a minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Wembanyama. Outside Irving. Curry with the steal.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Green, the screen. 5 to shoot. Curry with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Johnson outside. On the wing, Bryant.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Irving up top. Johnson outside. Bajemski with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Moody with it. Curry. The long shot, no good. Curry with the steal. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.